to the Red Barons Gaming channel, where, as you can see, right in front of us, we have 4 bricks. That is 4 bricks of the new Icons of the Realms, Tyranny of Dragons, Dungeons & Dragons miniature sets. We're going to be unboxing all of them for you. So, big shout out to the Hairy Tarantula in Toronto who managed to get us all of these in lickety-split record time. There was some shipping delays, but we got them thanks to those guys. So check them out if you're in Toronto and you're into miniatures, tabletop games, anything like that. Right here on top is the ancient copper dragon.
Brass.
Brass.
God.
Ancient. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Ancient brass dragon that we received as the promotional figure, and I'm sure you can check that out. We have that posted as well, the unboxing of this. This was the promotional figure for buying the entire case of miniatures of the blind boxes, the booster packs. So yeah, let's get these out of the way and we'll start with the unboxings.
Indeed, let's do it. We have 32 boosters. So they come in bricks. Here is 1 brick. And there are 8 boosters in each brick, and in a case, you get 4 bricks. So let's get to it. Scissors.
The essential instruments of the trade.
Alright, let's begin.
So as we open these, we're going to be taking some high-resolution pictures of all the figures that come with it and intersplicing with kind of our descriptions of each one as we open them up.
So here's your single booster. I think if you pick this up by itself in a store, it'll run you anywhere between... I've seen them selling for as cheap as $12 US on some online-only sites to $18 to $19 on eBay and at local stores. So here it is. It includes 4 minis, and I believe at least one of them is guaranteed to be a large or a rare. But we're going to find that out today. So, let's get to it.
This is our first one, so I'm curious, what is the best way to open these up? Is it from the top?
Let's see. We're going to open this one from the top, and the next one we'll try to open from the front.
Yeah, it looks like there's a flap in the front where you can open it as well.
So here you go. Lots of plastic, lots of packaging. Just pull it right out. And we have...
Wow! What is that? That is a...
Let me see. That looks like a dragon. And it is a black shadow dragon, number 30 of 45. It comes with the base and the peg for its flight posts wrapped separately to protect it from breaking during shipping. And this one is really cool. It's translucent. If you want to cut its zip tie.
Sure. I can open up the other ones while I do.
Yep. And it comes with 3 minis inside. The small ones are wrapped in bubble wrap. So that's pretty good. You're not going to be getting too many of these showing up to your door broken. They're wrapped and protected quite well. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, look at that. Human Cult of the Dragon Enforcer. Very nice.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, very, very dark paint job. Very nice. Very nice. Look at this dragon. It's so cool. It's translucent. It's a little bit clear. Very interesting paint job. I like that one.
So as we kind of discussed in our previous one, the pegs have kind of teardrop keyholes that match the base, so it prevents the figures from twisting around, but it does make it a bit of a pain to actually get them in there.
And here we got a Kobold.
Oh, sweet.
It's a very nice Kobold. It's actually really well modeled.
So here's a little bit of interesting. There's actually plastic. They didn't cut out the hole. So there's plastic, I guess excess plastic here in the peg hole.
Always kids.
Yeah, I guess they...
Quality control.
That's pretty strange.
It's a really nice looking mini though, and the paint job is very, very nice. And our last of the four is... It's a Bandit, the human Zhentarim Bandit. With his red cape and sword.
Ah, cool.
Very nice. Yeah, I like the Kobold in particular. It's really well modeled for such a small mini. Usually when you get such small minis, they tend to not pay attention to some of the details. But you can see the fur on the back of its neck. Its mouth is well modeled. Pretty cool. I like this one.
Cool.
So there it is.
So that is booster pack number 1. Alright, let's move this to the side. I'll take the garbage.
Take that. So I'm just gonna move them over here. So that is booster number 1.
Alright. We have booster pack number 2. And I guess we're going to try to see how we open this from the front. Although,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's actually a thing.
It looks like it is. It really does.
So, this is a flap. But all that does, I think, is open the bottom. Which maybe... Is the bottom the top?
I don't know.
Whoa!
What do we have?
Another big one. Do you know if it's guaranteed to get a big one in each pack? Is that...
So far, it looks like it.
Whoa, 2 big ones. What is
Wow.
this? Whoa.
That's cool. So
What?
I guess if you got lucky, you can get 2 large minis in one booster. So if you're at the store and you have a choice between a bunch of different boosters, weigh them. Weigh them in your hand. Maybe the heavier one will include 2 larges. Is that one zip tied in?
No.
This one's got a zip tie.
So we've got another dragon here. This is a wyvern. Unless a bronze dragon.
That is the bronze dragon. Yeah.
This is a bronze dragon?
Yeah.
It's green though.
Yeah.
Is it not green?
Well,
Looks
bronze will tarnish
a patina.
into a exactly. It's an old dragon. Very nice.
That's
very
cool.
shiny paint.
Yeah.
I like that. The metallic dragons of this series have really good paint. And the wyvern, it is a large, but it's very small for a large. We'll put it up on pegs and show you so that you can compare the size between it and the bronze dragon. Because they're both larges, but one is clearly bigger than the other. Let's get that teardrop in there.
I feel like we're going to become real pros at this by the end of the video.
I don't know about me. This one is giving me a hard time. Oh yeah, there we go.
Ah, the hole on this one is cleaned up nicely.
Yeah, this one too.
Although this one has glue residue on its feet. So, some interesting stuff going on here. There's like some weird things on its feet.
So I guess they didn't get looked over before they got shipped out. Fortunately, all the problems we've experienced so far are really easy to fix. Just they pick off some excess plastic and whatnot.
Yep.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And the wyvern, look at this. Both are large. One is clearly larger than the other. Very cool. A lot of flyers.
So I'm kind of curious. I wonder if the combination, because this plastic piece that the wyvern came in is keyed to accept kind of the plastic piece that the other dragon came in, and but still fit in the form factor.
You think
So
these
I'm
two
wondering
always
if-
come together?
Yeah, I'm wondering if at least like this, which was the wyvern,
Yeah.
always comes in a pack that also accepts another large one.
It could be.
Maybe not necessarily this one, but it would be interesting to look at the other plastic packaging and see if the other dragon came in something that would also fit here.
Yeah.
The shadow one.
I guess
So.
we'll hopefully find some more packs that have 2 larges, and we'll see if there's a pattern.
What is this?
Oh, that's a pack from the base.
Okay.
We have a Goblin Fighter. Very cool. Not the most detailed paint job, but it is just a little goblin, so it'll do the job. There he is.
Oh, that's cool. And the fourth is a Quickling, which is
it's tiny.
interestingly, I think should be standing up straight.
Look at that. It's smaller than the goblin. It's a tiny little thing. Cool.
So those are, but he seems to be leaning forward in an alarming pose. I don't think that's intentional.
Well, he is a Quickling, so maybe that's just a way of showing his speed. We'll see if we get any more of these. So fragile. So small.
Okay.
Nice.
So that is booster pack number 2.
That's nice. I like this one. Alright, next.
Okay. There you go. Let me do the honors with this one.
Alright.
So far I'm ahead. 2 larges.
Yeah. We like this way better, right?
Actually, it seemed like a pretty good way to do it. So it seems like quite a few dragons already. I mean, the promotional figure, it's called Tyranny of Dragons.
Yeah.
So I guess there's a focus there.
Lots of dragons.
But already the promotional figure was a dragon. The we've gotten two and a half other dragons, I guess, and it looks like another big something. Oh no.
Here we go. What's
Oh,
our
this is
large
cool.
in this one? That's an Ogre Mage.
Is that what it is? Uh-oh.
He's snug, huh? Very snug. Yeah.
Uh-oh. It is an Ogre Mage.
Very
Well
nice.
done.
And that is not very big for a
Oh.
large. Again, compared to the dragons, pretty small. But it is an ogre, so. Oh, and here's an interesting one. This is the Wraith. And it comes separate from its base because it has a tiny little flying peg.
That's awesome.
Very tiny flying peg. So you get a sense that he's floating rather than walking on the ground. That's pretty cool.
The Wraith is actually one of the pictured ones on the box, and it's one of the ones I was looking forward to getting, actually. It's very cool. If it does end up going on the peg.
Oh, it'll go. I'm just learning.
We also have a human paladin, which is pretty cool. He's got looks like a great sword, some plate mail, and the blue cape. Looks very heroic. The Ogre Mage is pretty cool too. Some torn clothes, and he's blue. Kind of looks like the Hulk. Some disheveled clothes and
Yeah, a little bit. All right, take this from me. I can't do
boy.
it. It's a nice mini though.
Oh, it's also keyholed.
Yeah,
the
but it's
peg
not
is
a
also-
teardrop. It's a different.
No, it's a moon. It's like a half moon.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I like how the bottom of the mini is translucent. Kind of like the Black Shadow Dragon. Pretty cool. I like it.
Alright, it's in.
You got it? Nice.
It's in. Yeah, it's very cool. It's translucent. It's flying. It's scary. Its hair is translucent.
I like it.
Sweet. The Wraith is awesome.
And last but not least is the Half-Black Dragon Lord. This one is also really cool.
Wow.
Got a tail at the back.
Yep.
Very, very nice.
The purple on his robes there. Yeah, it's kind of bluish
Yeah.
purple. That's pretty
A
cool.
little bit of gold in there.
Nice sword.
Very nice. So that is Booster the Third.
Okay, now we have booster pack number 4. There we go.
Let's get to it. So what are your favorite minis so far?
I'm liking that bronze dragon? Brass? Now I'm confused.
Bronze.
And that's the promotional was
Yes.
copper.
Yes, brass is this big guy.
Oh, that's brass.
The huge.
Okay.
This guy's brass, and the
Actually,
other one.
Put them
bronze.
side by side really quickly just to see the color difference.
Check it out. We got bronze and we got brass. So brass is a lot more golden than radish, and bronze has a nice antique patina to it. A little bit greenish. You could really mistake this for a green dragon.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was when I pulled it out. It's very cool though. It looks like it's gonna hug you. I'm gonna get you.
Be friends.
Yep. Alright. What do we have? Another dragon. This one is green.
More dragons.
I am certain that this one is green.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely a green dragon in there.
Alright. Let's see.
You got him out.
Get him out.
I guess there's a theme to this booster because this is the Green Hag.
Oh, cool. The green hag.
Interesting mini. I guess you could use it as an NPC or something. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Green
Actually,
hag.
I might have a spot for that in one of our upcoming campaigns.
Perfect. Look at that hair. It's like down to the ground.
Yep.
Crazy old hag.
So, this dragon is certainly green. Where
That
I
is
had
a
my
green
doubts,
dragon.
where there were some doubts about the previous ones, this one is certainly green.
Oh, and we have our first duplicate of the brick.
Which I'm sure we'll have many because there are only 45 figures and we have
Oh, yeah,
128
for sure.
coming.
We have another human paladin.
Oh, cool. I really like this
There we go.
figure actually.
Yeah, it's a nice mini. You can definitely use it as a player character, or if you ever go to a church.
Some sort
can
of
just
paladin
line-
guild
Yeah, you can line the halls with
where
these
they all
guys.
look the same.
Yeah. And this last one is very tightly packed.
The-
Let me take that.
So this green dragon is pretty cool. I'm kind of noticing a theme with the dragons so far, in that it seems like their wings are positioned kind of similarly. Maybe
Yeah,
it's just the way they're packed, but maybe they're just using the same wing molds or something, because it seems to always have one drooping on the right side and one
Well, you can
Kind
compare it with our...
more with the shadow one. I think it has the same pose.
Yeah. Let's take a look. And compare them side by side.
So it has kind of a similar
It is pretty similar.
wing flight pose.
The model is definitely different though. You can see
Yeah.
how the
Yeah,
thumb
the wings are
appendage is longer on the shadow.
different, but the same kind of pose.
Yeah. Yeah, they've gone for a lot of generic flying poses. I'm not complaining. They're really nicely modeled. The dragons are awesome.
Yep, they're pretty cool.
We'll see if the other ones have some more variety. And we've got a rare. This is Mindflayer.
Oh,
Very nice. Check them out.
wow, that looks really cool. What is he, like a squid guy?
An Illithid.
Wow.
Ah, don't want to mess with those guys. At least not at our current campaign in which we're level 2. That would be trouble.
So that's pretty cool. Alright, excellent.
Very nice. There you go.
That is booster pack number 4. This is booster pack number 5. I'm absolutely gonna lose track. Once we get into double digits, will be too much for me to handle in terms of the counting. But let's see. I wonder if we're going to get a dragon. So far,
More dragons.
that seems like the possibility. Nope. Whoa, what is this?
Yeah.
A stone giant elder.
Ah, very nice.
My friends, this is a big one. The minis.
Wow.
And here's the maxi.
That
This
is.
looks like Dr. Manhattan
Yeah, it kind of does.
from Watchmen.
And that's pretty big for a large, I think. Look at that. I want to compare the size of that
It's taller than the flying dragons.
Oh yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Well, it is a giant, so it should be quite large. But take a look at that and compare it to the size of the Ogre Mage, which is also a large.
Boom.
Weird, right? Alright, let's put this guy back. And what did we get? Our first medium size looks like an Orc Fighter. It is an Orc Fighter. There he is, pretty nice.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah. Black and white pants, I guess, and some fur.
Yeah.
Boots with the fur.
Boots with the fur, his giant axe. I like it.
Very cool. Yep, the Stone Giant Elder also has some, I guess, some fur on his, what do you call it? Loincloth, I guess?
Yeah.
And, he's blue, he's bald, he has a giant club, and, I guess he'll bash you with it quite easily. But
he's massive, I would not want to fight that guy. And we have our next duplicate of the brick, which is this tiny little guy, the Quickling. Again, leaning forward. I don't know if this is intended or if they've been kind of squished into leaning forward during shipping.
Yeah, it looks strange. It doesn't look like a natural, even for a Quickling.
It looks like the tilt is a little too extreme. But look how tiny he is, even compared to a medium. That's a medium right behind him there.
I want to squish him with the giant.
Oh, and this looks pretty cool. Our last medium-sized mini of this pack is a Guard Drake. It looks like a tiny little blue dragon.
Yeah.
But it is not. It is a Guard Drake. Very cool. Check it out. And some scales on the back.
Yeah, very cool scales. A big horn up top. Oh, yeah. Looks like he's got a stinger on his tail too.
Pretty badass.
That's pretty cool. I like the color combination on this one.
Yeah, very nice.
So, that's pretty cool. So I guess, is this a medium too? Or is this just a super small?
Yeah, this is a large medium. This is a pretty big medium, but it's a medium, and same with this, and this is definitely a small, maybe even a tiny, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, I mean, compare this thing to your regular human paladin. I guess you could assume this guy's around 6 feet tall. It's tiny. Probably about the size of a gnome. Maybe even smaller.
Aw, gnomes. Adorable. Alright, so that's booster pack number 5. Right?
Yep.
It's already becoming difficult. Oh, garbage. Let's do this again. Alright. Booster pack number 6. Right? 6.
Yep. So far, we've received a large in each pack, and we have also received 2 duplicates. Both of them. One of them a Paladin, human Paladin, and the other one the Quickling.
So I had never opened these booster packs before. It's pretty good. If this pace holds up, I would be happy paying whatever it is, $16 to $20 for this if you get a large in each pack.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you really get the short end of the straw if you don't get any larges. I don't know if that's a possibility. So far, it doesn't seem like it is.
So far, it doesn't seem like it is. And based on the size of these, I mean, if you open up one of these packs and you end up with 4 medium-sized figures, it's going to be pretty disappointing. So I think the way they've done it is set up to include at least 1 large in each pack. And a lot of dragons, so you'll not be disappointed. We got yet another dragon.
If you're a dragon fan.
Yeah. They're really staying true to the name with Tyranny of Dragons. If you want to get after the little dudes.
I'll pop open the little guys. Well, we have something really small. I don't know what it is, but it's...
Is it another Quickling?
Is it a Quickling? Yeah.
No more Quicklings, please.
It's small and flat, so probably it's a leaning Quickling. No, I think it's a Halfling or something. It's a something. It is a female. A Stoutheart Halfling female bard. An incredibly specific miniature.
I guess that could
Stoutheart
be
a clan or
Stoutheart is a type of halfling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. So it's a Stoutheart halfling female bard who is holding, I guess, a dagger. Although I would... Oh, she has a lute on her back. in bard fashion.
Alright.
Bard-like fashion. But she's pointing a dagger, so that seems very unbard-like.
No.
Not very jovial and...
Bards can do that. But it's a nice mini for an NPC, but I don't think it has the badass factor. If I were actually playing Halfling Bard, I don't know if I'd want to use this miniature as my player mini.
Are you really that picky about your your badassness if you're playing a bard?
For sure. I want a cape. There's no cape. There's no cape.
The cape would get in the way of your loot playing. Here's a Kobold Fighter. Did we have this before, or did we have another type of Kobold?
Yep. This is our second Kobold Fighter,
okay.
Which is not a bad duplicate to have because you could always use more of those guys.
Okay, whoever this is has burning hands. So...
Okay.
That's pretty cool. What kind of dragon is that? Is that a silver dragon?
That is a silver dragon.
Oh, but there's a lot of writing on there. What is that? Oh no, that's just what's made in China.
Yeah. Yep, pretty sturdy. Again, though, right wing down a little bit,
Yeah,
so
right?
there's some
It's the same-
consistency in the poses. The head is definitely off to the side.
Yeah, and the tail is off to the
Yeah.
side, but all in all, pretty cool.
Yeah. Very shiny paint, again.
This one, to me, looks like it was just kind of sprayed with a can of Craylon or Krylon, whatever it's called, a Krylon.
Yeah.
It's just some. There's not. The other ones have some really nice detail and definition in the paint and shading. This is just one flat silver coat. It looks like.
Yeah,
There's no
absolutely.
real-
Of the metallic dragons that we've seen so far, this paint job is my least favorite. While it's really cool to get a silver dragon, they just did a better job at shading the other metallic dragons so that you can really see the detail in the modeling.
It's okay. I have one that'll save the day. With
What
your
is that?
badass factor for an NPC, or I guess for a player character even.
Yeah.
This is a human red wizard with burning hands.
Oh, very nice.
Burning hands exposed.
Wow,
Very
check
cool.
that out.
Red cape flying in the wind.
He's just constantly casting.
Just
burning hands.
constantly
He just
casting.
can't stop. Awesome.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I like that one.
All right, so that was number 6.
Although actually, just for a quick size comparison,
Yeah.
can we bring in the human paladin? I want to
Paladin.
put him next to the red wizard and see if they're both acceptable player character. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, that'll work. It's a pretty tall wizard,
Yep,
but it'll do.
sweet. Oh, more garbage.
A lot of packaging. Definitely a lot of packaging.
Okay, we have booster pack number 7.
Get them. What are we fishing for? Is there something that you really would like to find in there? that we
Right
haven't
now,
gotten yet?
a dragon with a different pose
dragon with a different pose.
is my grail. I don't really know. I haven't looked at the... I'm coming into this cold. I haven't looked at the list of possible minis.
Mm-hmm.
So just cool looking ones, I guess. And there are things we need for the campaign.
Yeah.
So, you know, anything like that. Oh, another dragon! Surprise! Wow. Oh, wait, no. This is a Pegasus? What is
Oh,
this?
that's not a dragon. That's a Pegasus.
Wow.
More flyers.
Oh, fly.
Look
Okay.
at that.
Here's this. Take this.
Alright, I'll open
This
up
is
the
a Pegasus. It is a full-on Pegasus. I don't know how these would hold up against a dragon.
They're more like food for the dragons because the dragons get hungry and they need to.
True. That makes a lot of sense, actually. So we need a herd of these.
We need a herd of
They're like the
Pegasi?
yeah.
Pegasuses?
They're the sky cows.
Alright. We have a Needleblight. A little common. Very cool. Paint job is a little flat. I wish there was a little more shading to show the texture of the model. But it is just a common lowly Needleblight, so no big deal. What do we have next? They made these really hard to read. The letters are embossed, but it's black on black, and specifically for the smaller miniatures like this, it's really hard to read what it is. I think it's a Spindler or something.
It's a Svirŝneblin Fighter. What is a Svirŝneblin?
I don't know.
It's this guy. It looks like a little goblin, like a blue goblin.
Yeah, it looks like some sort of blue goblin pirate, because he's got the whole pirate look going on. Interesting. And last but not least, we have Main Demon, little fat dude.
Wow, looks like a marshmallow.
Yeah, not the best looking Main Demon. They're pretty fat and disgusting all around. Good model though. It's a good mini.
I have to say that as lame as I would think that this is, I kind of really like this Pegasus. It's a very nice sculpt. There's a lot of detail on him.
Yeah, the sculpt on the wings is quite nice.
Who doesn't like horses? I mean, flying ones are kind of weird, but...
And we have to feed our dragons.
That's right.
So far, this brick we've gotten, 1, 2, 3, 4 dragons and a wyvern. So they gotta eat.
And then like that dragonling guard thing, that's kind of a dragon. The dragon dog.
So that was booster number 7. That's funny. I thought I wouldn't like this, but it's pretty.
It's
fun.
really nice, yeah. It's one of the surprise standouts.
But I think so far, out of all the boosters we opened, this was the crappiest one in terms of value and rarity. Yeah,
probably. All right, this is booster number 8. Here we go. Here we go.
More Pegasus.
Yes, a herd of Pegasi. I wonder if they come in. I want a Shadow Pegasus.
Wow. Shadow Pegasus for the Shadow Dragon.
Yeah. Alright, well, got something big. Oh, is this another copper bra? Wow, this is the same. Dragon. This is a, whatever that is, copper. Copper? Brass.
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 Is it?
This is definitely the same.
It could be copper. It's really hard to tell when you're just looking at them.
I just, by the wing structure, it looks like the same kind of wing.
Definitely does look similar. Yeah.
So this is a copper dragon. And what is that?
Brass.
That's a brass dragon?
Yeah. We're going to have to compare these two because they look very similar. I'm pretty sure that they use the same paint or very similar paint with, well, I guess the wings are a little bit different shape. These ones, the wings go all the way back to the end of the tail, whereas this one, the brass, kind of has a spiky little tail.
I can already see that this one suffers a bit from the silver dragon affliction, where it's just one flat coat of brass copper paint.
It's very flat, and the model, it doesn't do justice to the model. I think a very easy fix to this, if any of you get these and you want to make your models look nice, all you have to do is take some black paint and dilute it with water, and then run a brush over it, you know, as you like, and that'll just give more texture.
Actually, it works with coffee.
Coffee?
Coffee is a really good... I learned this from Adam Savage on Tested.com. Adam Savage of Mythbusters fame. For any kind of modeling and model making, coffee is one of the best weathering agents. So you just rub coffee over it, and it gets into all the nooks and crannies and darkens everything up and makes really nice, leaves a really nice kind of dirty, aged look, and just wipe it off.
And that would definitely be suitable for, you know, a very old dragon, right? It shouldn't be this flat color throughout. The model itself is very nice, don't get me wrong. There's really nothing wrong with the model. It's well sculpted, there's a good amount of detail, but the paint job just doesn't do it justice. So I'll probably take it upon myself to throw some coffee on this guy and make him look better.
The silver one too, maybe.
Yeah, the silver one as well. Though the other ones look great. The paint jobs on the Shadow Dragon, the Green Dragon, and the Bronze Dragon are all very nice. So, for our medium figures...
Interestingly enough, I'm also having difficulty getting the peg in this one.
Looks like we have our first malfunction. We have received a Doppleganger with a missing arm.
Interesting.
So, that's different.
Who do we contact? Quick!
It's not in here. So it looks like there may be some quality control issues. Or it may have broken off during shipping and ended up somewhere. No, it's nowhere to be found. So we have a Doppelganger minus an arm. I guess, given the way this Doppelganger looks, we could, in fact, just end up using him as a zombie with a missing arm.
Yeah, why not?
He could fill that role.
Who's going to question it?
But that's unfortunate. And
well, it's interesting that it's in the same pack where I can't get the peg on this dragon.
yeah.
So there's definitely something going on with this pack.
What we could do is just glue the peg on later.
No, I forced it in there.
Nope.
The hole seemed to be too narrow for the peg, so I had to... Anyway.
We have a Hobgoblin Fighter as well.
With 2 arms.
2 arms. And a sword.
And a sword.
And a head and 2 legs. So that's good news. And we have something that's actually very rare. It is an invisible human ranger. This is the same model as the one you get in the Icons of the Realm starter pack that has all the player characters for the pre-made adventure, except this one is invisible. So you could, you know, I guess if your ranger ever goes into stealth, you could swap out the painted mini and replace it with this. That is pretty cool. I like it.
Or if he runs into some sort of ghost version of himself, the ranger.
Yes, that too.
Huh.
Very cool. I like that. I like it.
Now here's my question. Do they have one of those for each starter player character?
I think so.
A ghost.
I think so.
A ghost version. Yeah. So, that's it. That's our 8 booster packs from our first brick. We're gonna
dragons.
Take a little break and we'll be back. Check out the next video for brick number 2.
More dragons.
So thanks for watching. This is Red Barons Gaming. Thanks again to Harry Tarantula in Toronto for getting us these in a speedy fashion. And see you next time.
Stay tuned.